So, napkin,
That's goddamn
this
papers.
Linda, this is
That's a sewer,
Chad,
Jason?
and this. Oh, you need Jason's sewer thing too?
Yeah, this is it right here.
Oh,
Who the hell staples on the right side?
Linda does.
I know.
Why do I
Isn't
do
it
that?
aggravating, hey?
Oh.
Okay, no, left side staples, I got it. I can
You ain't
do it.
working for the state here.
I know.
And they ain't even straight!
No, they're crooked. She's in a hurry, hey?
I hate that little staple, because you used to flipping everything to the left.
Yes, yeah, that's the way mine is too. Okay, so we got this, oh, that's Schultz.
Look at me, hey, I have you tell me one.
We're gonna do the budget next week.
All right, you got an annual too on that? or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Next Thursday. Maxine and I gotta get together on a couple of numbers.
You say we gotta come next Thursday at 6?
Yep.
I should be able to make it.
Sorry about that, but it's what we gotta do.
It is what it is.
I'd rather do it that way than not have the right numbers and rush it.
Right.
Yeah, and then we have to get the website, the Meyer Township website still says the meetings are at 6:30, even though the Loves are posting them for 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Who changes them? Brooks?
Brooks.
Okay,
Yeah, I think there was a couple other things, because I think it had had hours for me in there too, like
right,
our hours that need to be taken
and
off.
me too.
Paid by appointment only. Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Hey, Bruce. Charlie, how you doing today?
Good.
How's your arm?
Actually, they took the cast off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, was she broken? Oh, yeah.
Two places, yeah.
Snap both them bones. Oh, really? Hauling in firewood?
The only thing if we get done a decent thing, we could run them checks tonight, because I got Carol's and everybody's are in the computer.
I got the
Actually-
board review payroll sheet in there for you too.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
The
this-
checks
did
are in
you?
the computer
You
too.
gotta grab one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did whatever you put on the bottom, like
Here, I got a limited amount of ink left.
190, whatever.
No, the VA gave me a medication that caused the bones to grow. Yeah.
So one of these, here, this is back.
So thankfully, they have what's called.
At least for my fireworks down here now. I can actually load something with an
Oh,
hour.
I got my thing there.
Read this.
2 years ago, you could sit there for about 15 minutes and watch that search bar spin.
Cut me a check. We'll call it over.
Yeah.
Right, right in there.
That's how they get out of, that's how they get out of civil liability,
Oh, Bill's report.
Okay.
which is okay with me.
How much time do I have?
Put everything in at 70.
Yeah, and then you just have to divide it how you do, and then I think,
Well, no, yeah, we'll have to get that fixed, so we'll put them right into the accounts.
okay, so these are yours.
Okay, so these were my last,
Those last four that you gave me. Did you
okay.
give me four?
Oh, okay, the Meyer Township tax things, eh?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The what?
Oh, it's sticking up.
We got this one back in the mail, I don't know if you wanna just give it to them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Really didn't want to do it much. They should get rid of it.
that up yet? Did we dig it up?
Oh, yeah, all day. Slid it
There's
down.
the house. You could shovel it up for $100, you could shovel it right there.
That's a smart idea, free labor.
Huh?
That's the Surf Pro for the cleaning.
Oh,
Are they still having the annual meeting after this?
No, it's moved out till next Thursday.
yeah.
Oh, I printed myself.
Yeah, what time?
Probably
6
6.
Yeah.
This
How long is this gonna be drug out
I don't
for?
like, this one,
This
Yeah.
one? There's not a
hopefully
whole
not
lot.
long.
I see they cut the first round of public.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is this?
Got the transmission back in. Things working slick as shit now.
Yeah.
It is?
For a week.
Don't even say that. I just got the exhaust all welded back together tonight. What's this for, son? What? This is.
That's for sewer. One of the bids he got for the lift station.
Nice food. Yeah.
Oh, Joe.
What the hell is page one of this mess you just gave me?
That's the first page you're looking at. You got in your hand right now. Page, and then the second, it's on the back of it.
Chairs get smaller and smaller.
Hey, Joe.
Hi.
How you doing?
Very good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you, dear.
Oh,
Just off of Mardi Gras, so I'm trying to right my wrong here.
Shit. Get the date right. My insurance will be holding $50,000 a fucking year now.
Why does that not surprise me?
It's freaking nuts. How the hell can you afford that? You can't afford that over there. No freaking way.
That through Hanula?
Went from 8 to 16 to 20. She called me tonight and said, well, it's 50 grand a year.
It's not just you, it's not just that. It's not just that insurance, it's insurance everywhere.
You shut the fucking doors and do it for free.
Yes. So yeah, I was gone to November.
Yeah, all I can do is push those
Awesome.
fucking tractor this
Yeah,
morning.
it was nice.
What a fucking
First time there
mess.
for Fat Tuesday, that was fun. I've been there a lot of times for Mardi Gras, but never stayed for Fat Tuesday, so.
later this year?
It is, because I've been there times earlier in February.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
No, it was fun.
Did they get that pump back here?
Pump.
And you guys got weather going back and forth.
I
They're
did.
supposed to put out Saturday, I was told.
I know him and Sloan were down here Saturday
And
morning.
we got,
5 o'clock when
we
I
got delayed on our way back in Frankfurt.
We ripped a bunch of stuff out of it.
went through
And we
town.
were cutting it close so we could get.
They
home.
said, I don't think you realize,
So we
I
had
didn't realize
issues
how
flying
big
back,
this
like,
thing
no
is. They need a
reason,
log
but
truck to get it out of
My
there.
flight to New Orleans, smooth sailing. Not an issue.
Fucking fuel for the truck.
I gotta go
leaking.
to Nashville in a
Which
couple
one?
weeks for
I mean,
work.
the one that's in
And
line.
then I go to Houston next
Cut it out?
month for work, so.
Well, it's got that quick
Quick
thumper on one end. quick on that end. But I don't know if I can get the bolt off the other side. Gotta try this weekend.
If it actually comes apart, I'd be surprised. They normally don't. Nothing does.
When you stop, it leaks. What's ever left. I don't know if that bracket that holds it broke. So I don't know if it rubbed a hole in it or line crowd underneath or this crap.
Hi, Carol.
Then at 3:30 this morning, there was somebody stuck down at the pond in the car. I kept brake going right to the shed. Dumb enough, started driving there. Stay.
It was pretty, yeah, it was pretty soupy this morning.
On the stool, or could you reach the ground? Might have to have your husband plow down there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. I don't believe there's a wrench in this week.
It's gonna be a mess.
Nothing
Plowed
to
this
do.
morning, so it'll have time to,
Dry out. That's good.
I'm sure he didn't tear it up any more than he had to. 'Cause
What
hard
are you
to-
gonna grade
hard
much
to
if you
plow.
freaking do?
Like even at the house, I said, do what you can just to
Yeah.
so you can get around.
Let's write up a bill for plowing, so,
I'll write up a bill and
yeah.
$215,000.86.
Oh, that'll break us.
Plowing costs what it does.
yes, it can.
What's this?
Especially we're supposed to get snow
That's
in
for
next week.
surf folk.
Call the meeting to order, please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Does anybody have anything to add to the agenda?
I don't think so. You already got all that.
Okay.
So
I have a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, minutes and treasurer's report. Want to tell them about the bills report?
There is no
In here?
bills report this week because we're still trying to get it figured out on that new QuickBooks. Yeah, so that's why I'm just telling you, that's why they're not there.
Yeah, nothing.
They should have called, I know.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out. So for the next one, we'll have them all.
That's fine.
Nothing looks the same as it did before.
Yeah,
It's all
it's,
different.
it's very different from the switch, so
Yeah.
we'll get it.
So there's no
Can't be
bills
that
for the
bad.
month?
What's that?
There's no bills
There's no bills report for the month.
for the month?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you would like me to take a look at any time, just let me know.
After the meeting? Tonight? Okay.
Did the
So
new?
then we'll have it next week when we do the budget meeting.
I mean, if that's what you want, I'm not
I
trying
guess
to
that's my
say.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, either after the meeting or.
We just gotta figure out how to get it
Something.
on the screen and
Yeah.
print it
We'll talk
off.
about it.
Yeah,
Cause it's not the way that it was on the old program.
Sure.
It's completely different. So,
And when have you had the new program since?
last week.
Okay, gotcha.
That's also the reason for the budget meeting getting moved to next week, same reason. It's a matter of getting everything figured out with the QuickBooks moving to the new one. We have a motion to approve the minutes and the treasurer's report.
I'll second it.
Motion by Linda, second by Maxine. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, Maxine.
Taxes are collected and all done, turned in, which is a good finished deal. And today we had a call with the state of Michigan again, and they're patiently waiting for Manor Costera to finish 2021. So we're just getting some more information they said they needed to do that. So that will be going down tomorrow, tonight if I get there, tonight, tomorrow. And
They've got us,
then they
they've
have
got us
stuff.
scheduled for next month to start the first audit.
Right. They want that, ready
Yeah.
for the state to do it next in May.
Cool.
For what year?
For
2021.
2020 through 2022.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Next, I've got the draft for the recreation plan survey.
Are we gonna send this out to everybody or just for us?
This is just for us to look at right now.
No.
And if it's good with you guys, I'll have Brooks launch it on the website tonight yet. And if anybody here wants a hard copy before they go, we'll make copies and you can leave with one. And then the survey will run for 3 weeks. It'll be open.
Rudolph Roadside Park, that's what the one that Canard's name is?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, me either.
That's the accurate name. The survey from last time had a name I never heard of before. It was like Arthur Schreiber or something like that, and I asked Jessica, I go, what is that? I've never heard of that before.
I thought it was Pickle Park.
But it looks like she did a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the only change she made from last time,
It's-
was changing that park name to the right name. And then where would you guys like to put the hard copies for people to pick up if they want to fill out a paper copy of it? Do we want to put it here at the senior center with Barb?
We could.
Yeah, we can do that. That's where most people are gonna get it. Either that or,
I can ask the post office.
I can ask her if we, as long as it's nothing political,
Yeah.
she don't
With
care.
approval, she's okay with.
Yeah, I'm sure she would.
Otherwise, we can put some at the library.
Maybe throw a
I don't know how
couple
much
of
traffic
Wildwood.
they get, we could put some up at the
You
Wildwood.
know, like the counter, where you come in the
Yeah.
restaurant, there's a lot of people coming there.
Or just see if they'll leave them with Vicky at the lofts.
Yeah.
How many people really travel out to the lofts?
Yeah, she doesn't get a lot of foot
Pretty
traffic
obscure.
there. Plus, she's got that dog there.
Oh my God, he's a good guy.
The more people that do a survey on it, I would like.
Yeah, the more people that do it, the more places we can put it, the better.
Right.
So a survey will be mailed to all the residents?
No, we're not gonna mail it out,
No,
no.
How are you going to get the survey out?
just put it in the website.
Website, and we're talking about all the places we're gonna put out hard copies for
Okay,
people
and
to call.
we understanding that everyone does not access or have access to the website.
There will be several places where they can pick one up, And there will be an ad in the paper saying how they can pick them
Put an
up.
ad in the love story.
I think that's going to
Pick them
limit
up.
your
Yeah.
amount of responses. But, okay.
Where will the drop site be then?
Uh,
Deposit.
here, here,
In the Dropbox then?
yeah.
Looks good.
Looks
I
good?
think it looks.
And the residents could add stuff to that, or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think in the back you can.
Yeah, there's a few different spots on here. Here.
And if you have any additional
You
thoughts,
wanna hand them?
ideas,
There's spots where you can write in ideas and stuff on there.
What if you put something up like one of those, like by the door too, where you could put what it is on it and just put copies there? I mean, people come,
Well, we could, yeah, we can put them up in the top, the box up there where Linda puts her minutes. Right inside the
Just throw 'em
door.
right there.
Yep,
makes sense.
so that's what we'll do.
Will there be a tally of how many folks actually respond? I think it's really important to be able to identify who participated as opposed to.
As far as a number of people?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
we can
that's
do
really-
that.
I think just having that quota and understanding like, okay, who participated versus the amount of Meyer Township citizens we have, I think would be important information going forward.
Yeah, we can do that, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would let us know
Yeah.
if this is.
I don't know,
effective.
well, I'll talk to Brooks, but I'm sure there's a way we can track that on the website too. As far as the online ones, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Just to quantify it.
Mhm. Okay. So I will have Brooks, I will send that to Brooks and he will put it on the website as soon as I sent it to him, he says. So it'll be live and ready to go in the morning,
Sounds good.
or even tonight yet. Okay, we have a split application for Joe Whitens and Steve Vermeeren. We just need to have a motion on this.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Is that the only thing from the Board of Review?
This isn't board of review,
Oh,
this
it's
is a
not.
property split. Joe bought a chunk,
Steve's
to
land.
build his house on in the or
Okay.
by the company fields.
Okay, so the assessor will do that split in there?
Equalization doesn't split.
Okay,
And then she sends Brent that information
okay.
anytime a property is. Like
Yeah,
if somebody sells a couple acres,
right, because I had to do one. And Brett didn't do it.
oh no,
I'm going, I don't know how to do that. God almighty.
Motion by Brent, second by Mark, all those in favor?
Aye.
You had a split? You split something off of your property?
No.
No, I can't remember who it was. No, it wasn't Alterman.
I know, they're ready.
'Cause the way that-
They're gonna do it.
Because the way that it works is you gotta go down to equalization, pay the $250, fill out the paperwork of what you wanna do. Then it gets sent to us to vote on as a board. Then I send it back to equalization and then she gives that information to the assessor.
Okay. Yeah, who- I can't remember. I want to say Arnold.
Jacob, that bought Halterman's out in Kennard?
Oh, that could be. That could
Yeah.
be.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
because there was a little land that fell off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
And
one.
then I had-
yeah, I remember that.
And I
yeah.
had to rebuild it in there.
Okay,
All right, so then this somehow will eventually get to me,
yes,
but he will do it. And when we upload, it'll be on there?
yeah, because this will create a new parcel.
Sure hope so. Okay,
Okay.
I'll watch.
Alright. Next, we have a resolution for the to increase the sewer rates like Mark talked about last month. Linda, do you wanna read the resolution?
Yeah, I can find one. Oh, thank you. Sewer rate increase. Whereas the Meyer Township Sewer Ordinance as amended provides that certain changes will be established by the Township Board, and whereas it is the recommendation of the United States Department of Agriculture that a sewer rate increase be adopted, and whereas it is the responsibility and desire of the Township Board to maintain the financial stability of the Meyer Township sewer system. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the debt service charge be increased from the current rate of $24 per month to $26 per month, effective April 1st of 2025.
Does somebody want to offer the resolution?
I'll offer the resolution.
No second.
All right, now we need a roll call vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. Next, we have,
Question, real quick. On the sewer rate increase, what about the people that have already paid a year ahead?
well, the annual bills go out on April 1st.
Oh, they do? Oh,
Mhm.
okay, okay.
Yeah. All right, next we've got the quotes for the sewer lift station upgrades.
I think these are the only two he's got.
Yeah, it's the only two that he sent me.
Yeah. With B and M's, it's 38,214. And Energensis is 43,475.
Bless you.
I think he's still waiting on a couple other ones. I can't do that till spring anyway, you know, until,
Yeah.
but just to let everybody know, there's some upgrading that's gonna be coming that has to be done at the lagoons. Because everything is way past its time.
By which regulation?
What's that?
What does that fall under?
The pipes are all rusting away between the cells. The valves, you can't even turn anymore. So you're talking, that's about 300 grand to do that. And eventually they're gonna want these liners done, which was the last price of that was 2 million. Does he have it in that
It's 2.9.
2.9?
You get any grants or any help with that?
Yeah, you can when it comes time to do it.
Or projection of when it should be completed by?
It's a 10-year, we got a 10-year plan I think he has right now.
Yeah, that's not a right now.
No, he didn't
Right
even
now.
get a price on that piping
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
yet.
that's not a right now.
No. Because right now Powers is at 38 a month,
Yeah.
and we're at 28.
But
Or 26 now,
Yeah.
so.
that includes their water though too, right?
Nope, that's just the sewer.
Just sewer?
Well, they put a new lagoon in, so they jacked everybody's price up to help cover the cost of the new lagoon, so, because Jason takes care of theirs too, so. Just so down the road, even if we were to do a grant, and the engineering company don't think our prices are where they should be,
Well, I don't think it would be a grant, it would be a USDA
USDA loan, right.
Yeah, low interest.
But if they don't think that our rates are where they should be, they're gonna tell you this is where they gotta be
Right.
to cover this USDA loan, so. I just wanna let people know that, so down the road,
And not too far down the road.
no.
Down the
It's-
road,
it's
but
good to
not
have a
too far
projected
down the
plan,
road.
though, yeah,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
understand.
Well, we normally request that information if you're applying for a
Right.
grant,
Yeah.
as to what versus a loan.
Because the system's getting to be, it's pushing the 50-year mark,
Yeah.
1981. So, do you think he's got other quotes coming?
I think he said he's waiting on one or two more.
We should wait until those come in, or do you wanna do it? Does it need to be done right now, or can we wait till those other ones come
We
in?
can wait till the next meeting. You can't work on nothing now anyways, so.
Okay.
You never know what the other ones might be, you know,
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Or even if he can get those other bids by
Maybe
when we
by-
meet next
yeah.
week?
I'll-
Because I know these companies are probably looking to book their jobs for the summer.
Yeah,
We don't wanna wait a
Yeah.
whole month if we don't have to.
right.
So, okay,
I'll let you know on that tomorrow. I'll get hold of Jason.
okay. Anything new on the weeds?
Yep. We are going to have a Zoom meeting on April 23rd at 6 o'clock at Wendrick's
Panel plant,
plant on top of the hill.
there's a meeting room up there.
Meeting room
It's all set
where
up.
they're all set up to do it. So I'll put it in the Loves here, probably the next week or two, just so everybody knows. Anybody got any questions?
Okay, well, that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Where is this located?
You know, Wendrick's, you go up the hill past Wendrick's, and,
Right before Linda's.
yeah, right before Linda's, there's where they make the balls up on the hill.
Okay.
Other than that,
What time is that?
6 o'clock.
April 23rd,
Yep.
which is a
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Alrighty. Okay, Brenton,
This one will be
the
fun.
floor is yours. You got lots of news this month.
Lots of news. So, as some of you may or may not know, we had a sewer flood down here during the last basketball tournament. So after that was all said and done, we had to call in a biohazard cleaning company to come in and clean because there was a lot of human waste on the ground. So I gave you guys all what that entitled. We ended up filing an insurance claim with our insurance. So far, the bill from them was $8,162.07. And they are the only company in the area I could get to come on a Saturday afternoon. So I sent it to the insurance company, so he knows about it. It should be taken care of. We have a $25,000 coverage for sewer or water backup or flooding down here. So with that in mind, and with all the carpeting needing to be redone, it's gonna put us at least that or a little more. So, but with that in mind, with the sewer problems that we have going on after the gold medals, I don't know if we should be reluctant on renting it out for big events or not until we get this problem fixed.
Can it
That's-
sustain the gold medals? I mean, it legitimately, like, can it?
Yeah.
Just an honest question, like,
A couple of years ago, we had it happen during the gold medals, but last year it was fine. And then 3 years ago before that, it did it again.
The biggest problem down here is they don't use enough water here.
so yeah, can we identify the culprit? I mean, I think if we can identify the root cause, you can say,
The root cause is there's a 90-degree
90
turn in the
pipe.
sewer lateral that goes out from the bathrooms down here, and then it gets caught in that L.
gotcha.
And there's not enough water used during the day to push it to the street.
Yeah.
So I've been leaving that sink in the men's bathroom running in the morning, just so you have a steady flow.
Yeah.
of water, so it doesn't back up.
So the gold medals will be enough usage
Yeah.
that it would not mimic the same thing?
Yeah, the week before that, we'll make sure to run a lot of water and make sure those lines are clean.
Yeah.
So we hopefully don't run into this problem.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this time was worse than all the rest, though. It was backed up all the way halfway to the room over here. So pretty much where the carpets tore out is where it was backed up to.
I would think with the wrestling group, that didn't affect any of that, all those wrestlers up there and using the bathroom and,
No, I think it's just once you get an overabundance of people in there and flushing the toilets all the time, and then it gets clogged and backs up.
Well, the lack of water being used, kind of not going like it should, and then it gets
Right,
dry.
you go all week and
Well,
then it
it's
dries
like-
in there.
Think of a water slide,
Right,
you know?
nothing to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
it oiled up, so to
Yeah.
speak.
But there are folks in here 5 days a week, correct?
Yeah.
So I don't
and wrestlers once a week.
understand why
They're
they
using
run
the
the
bathroom.
water to.
Well, the wrestlers are only for what, another week or two? It's
Yeah,
almost over.
but they weren't
right?
using the bathroom all
Yeah.
along, I mean, I
Yeah.
would think that they
Yeah.
weren't holding it.
Just
Brent, you said 8,000 for the cleaning,
yeah, that was just to clean it and tear out the carpet and everything,
and then you said you got up to 25,000, which you're gonna use for what?
to replace the carpets. So that 25,000 will go towards the cleaning bill too. But
And
that's,
are you gonna then fix the pipe or no?
Yeah,
yeah,
Well, that's
we're gonna have to fix it
you can't
regardless.
right now because
Cause me and
of the
Dave,
weather frosting, I never off the
Yeah.
one all the way.
we were looking at it the other day on what it's gonna take to do. It's doable. It's just gonna take some digging out of there, and then finding where it is the big problem. 'Cause I have no idea, but then we can,
But there are people who can help you find that.
Floor where they put their specs on.
yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about next anyway. So that moves into the next thing. So he got a quote from Butch's Carpet, and I got one from Steve Schultz. Let's see. The Butch's one is gonna be in two different ones.
So the 11,668 is for that room.
68, then 4,337.
A lot of carpet in my home.
So $15,905 for Butch's to do the job. And $20,905.91 for Steve Schultz to do the job. Those are the only two quotes that I got.
And this is what's going in there. This is exactly the same color. We have it at the housing. So if they get bad, you can peel them up and you can replace it with another one.
Place
I
squares.
mean, they hold good over there with walkers and electric scooters and
Yeah, that's
it's
the
the same color.
That's the same way Steve had quoted it out,
Yeah.
with those same squares.
I figured I'd just bring one, we had a box over there.
Yeah, those would be nice in case something happens.
So it's just for that room out there, not this room
No,
too?
both, both, yep.
Okay.
So as soon as we pick one, I can get it to the insurance and get it going, but we'll have to pick one.
Well, I'm
So
gonna make.
Steve has insurance and all that, and we're comfortable with him being insured?
Yep, yep.
Why don't you wait to fix the problem outside first, if there's that gotta be fixed first.
Well, we gotta get carpeting in here we got people in and out of here all the time.
It doesn't make no difference, the floor is clean, right?
No.
Well, Barb,
If you put that.
your input?
If it floods over again, you're gonna go through the same thing again.
Well, these ones, well,
Ray does have a point.
Right.
that's what we wanna do, but what's the time frame we're looking at for,
Do we have a quote on what that, changing that elbow to a 45 would cost? Cause we're gonna have to submit that to the insurance company too.
I don't know if they'll cover that though.
I can ask.
You can ask, but.
I highly doubt.
Well, I mean, if we-
that'd be covered.
No, I don't think so either, but we still,
It's gotta be done regardless.
either way, we need a quote.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told you, I think
Yeah,
the sewer should pay for it because when they put it in, they didn't put it in right,
yeah.
the sewer.
Right,
Should never put a 90 in there,
right.
never. And then they built the handicap ramp over it so you can't get to it. So,
Barb, what's your input? Just wondering. I mean, you see all the seniors down here, how are they handling it with the floor now?
Well, when you get the quote, you should put a stand-up pipe with a cap on it, so if you have to go outside and clean it, you can do it there, you know?
We know.
I mean, you've been having trouble with that
Yeah.
forever, you know?
That's
for
right.
sure.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
Well, maybe at the same time, they
You
can
could put the
make
cleanup
a decent kind of
out on
ramp
the
out
ramp.
there.
outside.
Yeah.
Because, well, it would have to be there anyway, but, yeah, that's a good idea too.
Cause that's where everything comes up is through that clean out in there.
Yeah.
Ray had mentioned a floor with a composite covering on it. Would that not be more effective? I mean, I understand the ability to replace the carpet just squares at a time, but if you have a concrete floor in there with a finish on it, if you have this issue again, then you just clean that floor, you don't have to repair it or replace it.
Well, the bathroom does have a concrete. I mean, we don't have to go concrete all the way, or carpeting like
Well,
it
yeah,
was.
we're not gonna carpet the bathrooms.
No.
No, but I think
You're talking
about
about
I
out
forgot
here.
the floor in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm familiar with having that
Yeah.
I don't like
team
the
come in
idea.
and they're not cheap, but that
We
has
have to have
be-
carpeting or something on here, cause I don't
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
people slipping
You got
and
too many
falling.
seniors
and-
coming down.
Yeah.
You need that. You need something soft, somewhat.
Or they're gonna slip.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How long is that
You don't
supposed to
slip on that
last?
floor with the grit in it.
Yeah, it's got.
I mean, it's made
flex in it.
specifically so that it's.
But now if you were gonna paint this floor, you have to strip it right to the concrete. Or it will not
So
stick
what?
to it. It'll be
Yeah.
just like the bathrooms. Remember how you painted them and it just peels right up?
Yep.
You have to put that acid on there to clean. It's gotta be right to the cement or that paint will not stick to it.
You're
It'd
talking
be a
about,
lot cheaper than doing it.
you're talking about that, like, that textured epoxy?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would like to have in the bathrooms
yeah.
and the locker rooms
I think
upstairs.
if we did that all the way through, then that way if you have an overflow or backup or whatever, that's cleanable. You don't have to replace it.
You don't have to get the hazmat crew in.
Right.
We need carpeting down there.
I
That's
don't
my
think it's
opinion.
efficient
It's
enough for the
been-
seniors.
No, I don't think so.
What's the wear life on that curtain?
That looks,
So this carpet's at least 20 years, eh?
Yeah.
Well, the carpet that's out there's 20 years old.
I mean, the new
This
stuff.
carpet is more than 20 years old.
This is
Yeah.
over
This
20,
one,
this,
we were-
Well, no, this stuff is.
Which
but
is
this-
this- was it
we
the same
replaced, well,
in
you were,
between?
yeah. When we went from the blue to the tan, that was 05 when we did that.
'Cause I remember it being tan always that since
Yeah.
I,
Because it used to be the same color as what's in the side room, the blue. Because, well, back then Barb Schultz was running the center and they went halves on it when we replaced it the last time.
Kathy Shelby paid for it.
What's that?
Kathy Shelby paid for all that carpeting.
the last time?
Yep.
I don't remember.
That's so long ago. That could,
Could
she
be.
could have donated, that could very well be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she donated.
She was around at that time, so that could
Yeah.
very well be. Okay.
But we
Even-
just have to make sure it's fixed first and
Yeah,
everybody
we
should-
can't,
Yeah,
until the gold medals are done, we can't take that ramp out of there.
Right.
Part of it, whatever we have to do.
Maybe we can table it to next month and see where we're at with everything. Because if we're no longer having the big rentals, if we put that off till we get it fixed, then we can get all this done, all the work at once. Or get different quotes on different flooring. I don't know.
I still
I like
think it should be
carpeting.
carpet.
That's my opinion.
I'd make a motion for Butch's.
I second it.
And you're gonna do that before the resolution, or you're gonna do that now?
We just need a motion.
Yeah, we don't need a resolution.
Just wanna clarify when that's gonna happen.
You mean the resolution for the pipe is what you're, okay.
I don't want carpet now, are we still, you
Right.
know, looking at potential again?
Yeah, we do have to have a plan in place for that before we put the carpet in,
Yep.
I think.
Well, at least now you can get with Butch's and let him know
Yeah.
to order it and get all that stuff
Yep.
done.
Cause I mean, me and Krolovitz looked at it too. You know, cause he's got it where the lateral runs everything on with the cause we had that camera, so that's how we knew that 90 was in there.
Yeah.
So, just how far the lateral is close to the building, I'm not sure.
Yeah, is there a way for, other than when you run the camera through there?
He's got the map, he'd be able to tell how far it is from the building and where exactly it runs.
Because we get the fireworks fundraiser next weekend up there too.
Yeah.
20.
Next weekend, not this.
I think if we were to,
That means we should have somebody come down, maybe I'll do it when I get up on Saturday morning.
Just run that
And
water
run the water
down there.
down here for a while
Oh.
before you guys get
yeah.
cooking up there.
But I was gonna say, if I understand correctly, the crux of our issue right now is there's not there's not an adequate supply of water being run during the week.
Yeah,
It's because the toilets, they're all these energy efficient toilets, so it's not enough water to push it to the street.
Right, but all we need to do is turn the faucet
Right.
on, right?
yep,
And if there's someone in here 5 days a week, we should be able to turn the faucet on, right? All right, thank you.
But if there wasn't a 90 in there, you wouldn't have to turn the water on. You know, so.
but that's the preventative thing that we need
Right,
to do
to
now.
do now
For
until
now.
we
Plus
can,
that 90's been in there for how long? It could be that it's
who knows, it could be broken.
corroded or
There
it
could be, there could be buildup
Yeah.
You don't know until you get the camera
I mean,
in there
that-
or get it out or I don't know.
up until what? 10
That's why I
year-
think we need to
10
focus
years
on
ago,
that as
they were
opposed to
cooking
getting carpet
every
in
day
here.
down here.
Yeah.
Doesn't here.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's
so,
do that.
so if any grease was going down that sink back when the kitchen was running, I mean, that stuff could all be in there too, you know?
there's a
So-
very good chance.
Yeah.
So let's focus on getting a quote on,
Yeah.
Well, didn't
When-
somebody look in with a camera in there?
Yeah.
And then he said there was a 90 instead of a 45?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a motion by Linda and a second by Mark.
Yep.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, Brent, you can get that number to the insurance,
I look at that.
but don't order the work to be done yet.
Yeah, we'll just put it off
Right.
until we get the problem fixed. Alright, I got a couple more things. The lights upstairs are fixed in time for the gold medals. The one thing is, I talked to the school and they were talking about selling that lift if we were interested in buying it, which I think is depending on how much the price is. Because every time a light goes out, we gotta go down there and get it and borrow it. So if they're willing to sell it to us at a good price, that's something we should look into. So we're definitely interested in it, it's just how much are they gonna
Yeah,
want?
what's the price?
So, yeah,
So we
so,
can get them all switched over to LEDs.
yeah. If we have a lift to do it.
I guess find out prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I hear something back from them, I will let you guys know.
And the nice thing about it is that thing doesn't take up a whole lot of space. You
No.
can tuck it in the corner behind the bleachers there.
It's perfect for what you need upstairs.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And
What else?
that's it.
what about the showers?
Oh, good thing, thank you. So,
That's gonna be on hold until after all of this now. but-
yeah. So I got a quote from Sikora. The guy called me this morning and he said that it's gonna be $6,000 to do both of them if we went with the brand new carousel style ones. And I said, yeah, it's a little expensive. And he said, well, there's also another option of just taking it apart and rebuilding all of them, which would be a more feasible option, I think. Probably cut the price in half, I would guess. He's supposed to get back at me with an exact number, so, but I don't think it's worth putting $6,000 into the showers. That's double what it was 4 years ago. So, I think we can put that on the back burner for right now.
Yeah,
And that's everything now. Thanks, Carol.
But you're going to check with them to see what the cost for the rebuild is?
Yep, he's supposed to get back.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, the Samlet, Cyberlit.
all right. Any
Road
other
department?
sewer or parks updates? I have one. I got together with Matt a while back to see if he was gonna stay on for this summer, and he said, yeah.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is I would like to match his hourly rate to Ruth's at the 14.
Well, we can do that next week, though. At the annual meeting, or it don't matter?
It don't
We can do
matter.
it now, just easily.
No, we can do it now then.
Okay.
So I would like to make a motion to bump Matt up to $14 an hour.
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, public comment. Oh, boy, come on.
I was just wondering how come you're not gonna put a permanent floor in instead of carpet?
Why not a permanent floor as opposed to carpeting?
Thank you. Guess there's no real answer to it. I guess it's just more on preference. What somebody likes versus,
I think the carpet is safer for the seniors.
And it's actually warmer when you have the
Yep,
carpet
it's
on the
warmer.
floors. on concrete.
It's
Right,
safer.
and then it looks more professional
It
when you're
looks more
leasing it out.
professional. There's a lot of reasons actually to.
Right,
put
otherwise
carpet
it looks
rather-
like you're going into the garage.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with concrete flooring and that, but
Yeah.
I
Right.
think for this being a senior center, you know,
You want it
we're
nice.
renting it for the
Right.
senior center, I do believe we need carpet because that's the safest thing for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's easier to lay down too, just one big piece.
yep.
No, they're going with squares.
Yeah.
Oh, squares?
Yeah,
Right here.
right in front of
Oh.
you, yeah.
Most doctor's offices usually have some type of carpet where people walk mostly, and I think it is a lot because of the elderly that are coming in. I know for cleaning wise, I mean, you could not carpet some of the areas, but the main area should be carpeted because of the safety for the seniors walking. in my opinion.
But like Ray said, we gotta get the lateral fixed first.
You would think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fix the main problem first and then.
Because these.
Because then the carpet will be fine.
Cosmetics.
Once that problem's fixed, then the carpet's not an issue because
Exactly.
the issue that was caused the carpet to get ruined will be gone.
And it's not the safest thing. I tripped, broke my hip. Barb, I tripped on the
Down
steps and
here?
broke my hip, yes.
That was on the floor back over here though.
It still broke.
Yeah.
That isn't carpeted way back
Well,
over.
either way, the carpet was gonna have to get replaced with something because it's tore all over. There's 2 or 3 tears that were in it, so
Seams
it
are
was
all
just.
coming apart, so.
but-
Carol?
Just, Mark and I had discussed about possibly using the room.
Oh, good thing is that, to put baskets and stuff together, because we have a rental at the club, our club. So if they can just come in here and put the baskets and stuff together.
Oh, yeah,
That way we
sure.
don't have to carry the stuff all over
And if I could
town.
borrow like your extra key or something, just so I can get in and out just for the couple days or whatever.
Sure.
Otherwise, you gotta drag them down there and then drag them back
I
here.
can take a
Just
wagon
we
and
just
start
put
at the top
bring
and
them
then go there.
upstairs.
I was informed today I'm supposed to pick up a bunch of stuff for you tomorrow to bring back.
Mike,
Yeah.
sorry. I know you have.
Plus I have all your pasta
Yeah,
at my house.
which I gotta get.
Yeah. I didn't have time to stop at home
He
before I
doesn't
came down here
forewarn me
today.
when he's coming
Yeah.
and I was gone and, anyway. As long as we can
But-
use it, we really appreciate it. It's just, I don't have enough room at home to stage everything. You wouldn't believe the stuff I have to make baskets.
That's good.
Hey, one more thing, fire numbers for Malone and for me there, did them ever come in?
I have Jamie's.
Yeah, you got mine?
Yeah.
You should order them at the same time.
I don't think they did send me yours. But anyway, I gotta call them in the morning anyway, cause I got 3 I've gotta order. So,
Yeah.
we'll get that resolved.
And what about Malone's deed?
It's done.
Where is it?
Where is it? It's on the desk in the office, cause we've gotta get him down here to sign it.
He's got all the equalization paperwork, so I got
Yeah.
that to him when he was home.
The equalization paperwork says you have to have the deed.
Well, we've got it, I need him and I need a notary in order to give him the deed.
Is anybody a notary that's on the board?
Yeah.
Are you Linda? Oh, Linda's?
Well, she can't notarize it because she's one of the signers on it, so we need an outside notary.
Cheryl still has.
So it would be
He's
Cheryl.
out working, so if you give me the deed,
I'm not giving you anything.
yeah.
He has to
You are
come
not
out here
involved.
and sign it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm involved because he's asking me to do this and it's not being done. And he's very disappointed in this whole thing.
No,
Well, yeah, you
just
know
not
what?
on Saturday.
You wanna talk about this whole thing?
Yeah,
You know how much that deed cost at the end of the day?
how much?
Almost $800 with all the monkeying around you insisted on doing, when we could have paid $400 9 months ago.
It should have been about $200.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I just talked with Jamie
Ask
on
Linda,
Saturday.
she
He
paid
never
the
said
Tinty
nothing,
bill.
So,
It was all a bunch of monkeying around for nothing.
Yeah.
It wound up costing almost
this
double.
is double.
Yeah, same thing with the other.
So thank you.
for
Who's
him,
next?
You know?
Bruce.
The section at the cemetery, is it the same people coming from Kearney or something doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you wanna bring that up about?
I'll do it next, at the
Next meeting.
annual.
Misty.
At what point can we expect to receive accounts receivable? So at the last meeting, it was identified that there was a board member getting paid that was not at actual meetings. And so I think.
Once.
Regardless, so we think, right? We haven't
Yeah.
went back to actually look. I mean, there could be more. I mean, 5 of you that I'm looking at right now approved bills, knowing somebody attended a meeting that got paid that was not present. All 5 of you. 5 of you had an opportunity to look at it, and yet you approved those meeting minutes and the bills. And so I want to know, accounts receivable would keep us honest, and it would communicate what is exactly going on. So that is why accounts receivable is really pertinent. And so I want to know at this point in time, because we've heard all along, well, we're waiting on QuickBooks, we're this, we're give us transition time, give us this. At what point in time can we expect to see accounts receivable?
No, you want a copy too besides Mrs. Kennedy?
I think the community wants a copy, and we're owed a copy.
Everybody should have.
Everybody should have.
It's right here for you.
Well, I think the entire community is allowed this.
It should be public.
It is public.
But accounts receivable doesn't show what people are getting paid. Accounts receivable is invoices outgoing.
Okay, let me explain it. No one up here seems to understand. When you have money coming in, whether it goes into your checking account, into your savings account, wherever it goes, and it matters not if it comes in by mail, if it comes in by check, if it comes in by cash, or if it comes in by electronic transfer. That's money that's coming into the township. That's all we're asking, is the accounting of the money. We
But
got
that's
this.
not accounts receivable. Accounts receivable is invoicing your tracking.
That is part of it, yes.
We don't generate invoices except for the sewer.
I understand that.
So what you're asking
It's a
for
tracking
is
system.
deposits of the bank account.
No, I'm asking for itemization of the monies that are coming into the township. I am appalled. I am appalled. Sitting here thinking, you're not comprehending what needs to be done.
No, I asked you last
Oh,
month
my
and you
word.
wouldn't tell me.
Chad, you
We
are
did.
amongst a cast of incompetency, and I actually feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, because there's nothing but incompetency. I really do. I sympathize for you, because this is what you have to deal with. These folks don't have a sweet clue what QuickBooks, you don't have a sweet clue?
Honey, yeah, I do.
And thank goodness for Carol stepping up, which now we're paying Carol, which thank God we are.
Right, eh?
Like if somebody sends a bill
3
in
minutes
for
is up
something,
on
that's
that.
what
Yeah.
we wanna
3
know,
minutes is up.
you know?
She's done.
Is that hard to do?
I
Just
just,
like,
I just said, Raymond, what accounts receivable is outgoing invoices, incoming money. Not every little deposit put into the bank account is what you guys want to know.
Incoming money, anytime a
All
dollar
right,
crosses
that's
that
enough.
threshold,
Joe,
it should be noted where it's coming from.
the money's coming from where?
Joe,
Just a question on that, like, weed control, where it says we got 18,000. How is that, because we had a tax raise for that, right?
Yeah.
So, is it collected once a month, once a year for that money, or is that all what's collected was the 18?
that's what came in on the property tax bills that have come in.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there more coming in, or is,
When the county sends us their settlement check, the remainder will be on that
okay, okay.
for whoever didn't pay yet.
Okay.
And then the county goes after the delinquents, is how that works.
Oh,
I would like the rest of my 3 minutes too.
You had your 3 minutes.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
There were other people.
That
You
was
swam all night long, Chad.
If you keep it up, you can
Swam
leave.
all night long. There were other people talking.
Chad, that was my
during
3 minutes, I was
allotment.
timing.
I was
First thing I
timing
wanna
on this
say-
timer and I was timing on that one. This
I
was
know,
Misty's and this
and
was yours,
Misty
and
was
they're both up.
talking in between.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
they're
She was
both
at
up.
1.47.
The
Both
one
of
thing
them are
that I
up.
wanted to say is, I appreciate Carol Arnold's knowledge, I appreciate her willingness, and I appreciate her work ethic. Everything that she is doing is greatly appreciated. But this is incredibly, incredibly.
I've had enough of you. You're
I
done.
don't care.
You're
I
done.
don't care. And I want to address.
Leave.
I
You're
want
done.
to address the meetings. You can put.
Please
anything-
leave, Mrs. Kennedy. Your
you
time
can
is
put
done.
anything that I say in those minutes, but stop putting things in there that I did not say. FOIA never came out of my mouth at that last meeting, and we most definitely did tell you, Maxine, exactly what we were wanting.
If you don't be quiet, I'm gonna call the sheriff.
Call him. Call him. Because this is absurd.
You're absurd.
You were elected.
I have never seen a person in my life that acts the way you do at a public meeting.
We want to.
You are the most obnoxious human being I have ever met in my life.
You want to talk about behavior.
Enough of you.
Enough of you.
Enough of you. That's
I've had
enough.
it. This is appalling.
I don't care what you think. I told you that months ago.
Oh, you told me that a couple of years ago.
Yeah. It's enough. Anybody else?
What about the audit?
We already went over that.
You did.
Pat, do you have anything tonight?
No, we're just, yeah, okay.
How did getting the pump home go?
Well, we've got one more load to go,
Okay.
so we're going down tomorrow. So, I have to get a check from you for the crane company, full of pump.
Oh,
So, it's probably a 3,000 or 4,000 pound pump, so we have to get a crane to pull it out of there.
oh.
That's the last, we got all electrical panels and everything, we got the diesel engine, we just have the piping and the pump to take out tomorrow. I got a crane lined up tomorrow morning, so we'll be pulling that out, hauling that back tomorrow.
Okay.
So it was a 3-trip run down there, so, fun stuff, but we'll have it.
Rogers City, you said?
Sheboygan.
Oh, Sheboygan.
Yep, just below the bridge, about 20 minutes below the bridge.
You have it hooked up next week?
I did get a hold of the DEQ and they did, she sent me all the permitting and everything and didn't look like a problem, so.
They like to send a lot of pages in their emails, I'll tell you that.
Brent, did we get that refund on that pump?
No, not yet.
Are we waiting? Are they trying to make a determination? Have we gotten it back to them yet?
From what I'm understanding, it's a warranty thing. They have to warranty it, because it's brand new pump. 'Cause it was like $1,900 or something.
1915.
So, yeah, then I sent them the serial numbers, so I'm just waiting to hear back if the warranty's gonna pay, and I'm assuming we'd get our money back then. I'm not sure,
Okay,
but
thank you,
I will let you know if I hear anything more.
thank you.
Did you-
Ladies, as a sidebar, I'm within my public rights to videotape that, so, just as your sidebar. Again, another point of incompetency.
Did you guys wanna turn in mileage sheets? Cause we can get them to you for going down there, or your time, or however you guys wanna do it. Because that's a lot of running to do.
No, I just need to be reimbursed for the fuel.
For the
that's all.
fuel, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, when you're done with your last load, then whatever.
So where do you put the pump until you're ready to use it?
Our pump house building.
we can go through the cobwebs one of these days and clean her out.
Board comment?
I don't have anything.
I would just like to bring up about the wrestling. There's 22 youth wrestlers that qualified for state. So I think they're down there now.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
They are.
I mean, John Rabb has brought that program a long ways. They won a district this year. The one local girl's at 100 wins. You know, I mean, for a girl to get 100 wins. So, you know, some people bitch about them using the upstairs, but I'd rather have the kids up there than on the street,
Yeah.
like Rapid River, where they buried 4 of their high school graduates in the last year for fentanyl overdoses. I don't wanna see that in town here. I'd rather have a place for the kids to go and,
Mark, my son was one of the state qualifiers, and John
Yeah.
Rabb's been a very prominent person in our life. I have absolutely no qualms. He has utilized this facility many a times.
And
The only
he-
issue I had, it's very difficult when there's a meeting going on to listen
Right.
to what was being said.
Yeah.
That was the only qualm.
Right.
I think it was a great idea. I think it's great for our community and very appreciative.
And I mean,
Speaking
he
from a
committed-
parent of a state
he
wrestler.
committed 10 years to doing this, so I mean,
Oh yeah, there was no
there
program.
was no program until he came here.
He's the program.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, if he's aware of what time the meetings are,
Yeah.
he will arrange his practices so that the kids are doing their running, that sort of thing, outside of the time of
Yeah.
the meeting.
Well, they're done now until next year.
He's
then-
very accommodating.
Yeah, we'll make sure that he knows that. But I just wanted to bring that up because, you know, them kids worked hard.
I think it would be very nice if the township were to recognize the wrestlers and Mr. Rabb for the
Yep.
program.
Well, the good thing you mentioned that actually, because I was gonna see if we could either find someone to make a trophy cabinet for upstairs or find one somewhere, because they got a whole lot of trophies up there sitting on the table.
Yeah, they do.
And it'd be nice if we could get a cabinet like that or something from somewhere, or have someone make one,
Hey,
or
good job for you, make one.
oh, it'd be
Actually,
crooked.
We know somebody in Daggett who took over the old woodworking shop there. I don't know if he's up and running yet, but he took it over from the lady and gentleman that used to own it. I think we can pass you his number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
because
sweet.
he was getting into the whole woodworking thing, and I think right now he's making chessboards and something else. So,
Yeah, if you got his number, it'd be great to see what his price would be on one,
Yeah.
because we got room for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. no
Thanks.
problem.
At least that's all I had.
That's all. You guys have anything else? Linda, you have anything?
I'll wait till the next meeting.
Okay. All right, if there's no other business, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Next Thursday at
My
6,
husband
right?
takes me out,
So I
and I
don't
couldn't
forget
wait to
Monday,
hear
sure.
from you.
I have a copy of my actual work schedule.
Not
This
today.
week should be.
Not today.
So, but
don't have it here, no.
Wait, the contractor and
It's that hole in my garage.
Well, you got mine.
Bert.
No, I said I
I'd
don't.
rather have it on the side than the other.
You never.
Sure, but then I want to see all this for them once the same
The
time.
same, I have Jamie's.
But you already get it?
They issued you.
Well, what I was gonna
I haven't got the.
Like the other side we have, like the church ones, like here, and then, like I said, the Catholic church ones.